Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing wonderfully well, and let's jump right in and see what the cards have to say for you, Gemini, today. And I invite you to bring your own question or concern or curiosity to this reading. And this is what the Angel Oracle wants you to know is listen deeply. Well, right now, you are listening deeply to someone who you value very much and who you love very much, and you're giving them very tender and beautiful support and response, and you're listening, you're opening your ears, and you're really hearing beneath the words what this person is sharing with you, and you're being very compassionate toward them, and that's beautiful. And you're listening deeply because this will lead you to some transformation of your own energy and healing. And you see how this figure looks like this is a figure, and you're moving into this transformation by being deeply listened to. And so, Gemini, I invite you now to focus on these cards and to put your own energy onto them so the meaning and messages will resonate with you personally. And this is what you need to know now, the world. Well, Gemini, you're closing out an old cycle. Something is coming to an end in a very fruitful way and very fulfilling. And you're having a lot of recognition. And people are joining that and celebrating you. And you're closing out an old karmic cycle. And that's how you set out here. And that could be coming through listening deeply. And transformation, because you're transforming your whole world. And the devil is what is a challenge to you completing this, closing this out. There could be something karmically connected to a past addiction or to a relationship that was holding you back because they were entrapping you in a way of being that was not good for you. You were needing to be listened deeply to make a transformation away from the devil. Because at the foundation, you have the Ace of Cups, a lot of happiness and love just flowing into your life at the foundation. You might not even be able to see how much it is overflowing for you, Gemini, right now, but it is. Love is in the air. And your recent past was very successful. You were riding on a hummingbird, having that very quick vibrating energy and rising to a new level of awareness, of consciousness that's leading you to close out this old cycle. And at the crown, you're the King of Swords. Well, you're using that ability to illuminate your mind with intelligence and with rationality and make good decisions based on thinking through things. And what's happening right now is the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on a creative project, and you're bringing this this wing. You're painting your own butterfly, and that's going to lead to a transformation. Because the butterfly is about transforming the caterpillar from one reality to a whole new world. And you're going to be recognized and get monetary gain from that project. And then you've got the King of Cups, as you have the King of Swords, but now you have the King of Cups as a female version, but it could be man or woman. That's genders are fluid. But at the way you see the question of closing out this cycle of some karmic situation coming to completion is you've stood your ground. You've stood the water. You've walked on water, Gemini. You've been trusting of those deep values you have. And you've been able to ride the waves and not spill your emotions. You keep them tight and close. But you're a very good listener. And it says listen deeply. Well, this King of Cups listens very deeply. And they are able to process difficult emotions or to listen to others. And your environment is the Knight of Cups. bringing you love. A love offering is coming in from your environment, and you'll be feeling very positive and very open to that. And what is happening as your hope and fear is the moon, that something will be deceiving, secret, that you won't be able to see clearly. You want to hear, listen deeply, but you also want to see clearly. And when the moon comes, there can be some information being withheld from you, Gemini, or the whole picture is not in focus yet. So you have to use your intuition and your deep psychic abilities to see what your hope and fear about this closing out the world cycle. And you're using that deep, balanced emotion to move through this. And your advice is the Four of Pentacles is to keep balanced and secure in your finances, but don't be too possessive of others or your money or too much involved in just material wealth. So let's see if we can get some clarity on this world. Why is the world here? And these cards are from the ancestors. And they're right inside of your DNA, Gemini, wanting you to know that the world is closing out with success and fruition because a harmonious resolution is possible. Well, that is the harmonious resolution. And the devil is clarified by be the light. Well, the way we can deal with the devil is to bring light to those toxic relationships or low vibrating desires and things that keep us entrapped. And this love is overflowing the Ace of Cups because you're unlocking magic within yourself at the very core, at the very root. And this victory, the ancestors want you to know, is you set your sights higher. And that's, you use that telescope. You saw out into the galaxies, and that made you very successful. People recognized you. You're in the limelight. And the King of Swords is hold the space. Well, the King of Swords holds the space with truth and justice and knows what is accurate and right and fair and makes those decisions based on that. And you're working on the Eight of Pentacles hard at perfecting a craft of yours, at spending time with artistic pursuits. And you are going to be brave and honest as you work hard on something. And the King of Cups is on the horizon of how you see yourself, Gemini. And you see yourself with a balanced emotion, in a way that you can listen deeply and be a good counselor to others. And when you are that good listener, that deep, profound leader that moves through emotional intelligence in the world, be fearless and stand strong. And the Knight of Cups in your environment is offering you love coming out of the environment. Someone in your environment is offering you love, a love offer. Connect with your emotions to that love. And the moon, your hope and fear is something will be sneaky and deceptive and unclear, and where you don't have all the facts. Fearful. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Well, yes, that's your hope and fear. When you're in the moonlight, you do need protection. Because we never know under the moon what is real and what is not. So you have that protection. And the Four of Pentacles, as the advice, is balance your monies. Found that platform to invest in a smart and creative way that will grow your wealth, but don't be too possessive of that or too let somebody else be too possessive of you. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. With Gemini, you'll trust your instincts as to when to give and when to not, when to hold on and when to be open, when to need to hold tight to something and to be possessive, and when to share. And so that's amazing reading, Gemini. And let's get one final card from your fairies. those little creatures that know exactly what it is we need at any time, and they're here to deliver this message to you, Gemini. And so it is for Gemini. And this is the gift to take away from the reading. Spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Well, that's where we are now, in the spring. And you're moving toward this stability and toward this love that's coming in. And they want you to know that admit your true feelings to yourself in spring. Be honest with yourself, Gemini. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. So be honest with yourself is the message the fairies want you to take away. And if you like the way I read, Gemini, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And there's so much rich and beautiful and healing energy here. Very potent, very successful. And so give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and let me know how this is all playing out in your journey. And you know I love you, Gemini, and we're in this interconnected field of learning and growing and learning to listen deeply and learning to admit our true feelings so we can follow our true desires into the spring when the flowers bloom for you, Gemini. See you next time. Bye-bye.